Good afternoon, and today is August the 28th, 2023. I just got out of work, and today I'm gonna talk about how the media try to influence us into thinking negative, and how the media is, in a way, try to control us. Okay, the reason I'm doing this video is because I have a report here that I have to look into. I really don't watch that much TV, and I had to look this information about the Chinese country, or the China putting a restriction or actually banning the exports of drones. So I went ahead and read the report, which I'm going to put the link just below, so you guys can go ahead and take a look at the report itself. So let's go ahead and start this. Anyways, the reason I'm making this video is because the media, and it comes to everything, the media loves to control us or try to manipulate the way we think and try us to always think the worst of everything. Okay? So this weekend, this past Saturday, I'm flying my DJI FPV drone. So I've been practicing for a while. I've been, trying to get to fly the drone better. So I've been doing the normal mode for a very long time. So I feel comfortable, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start flying on the sport mode. And I'm doing very, very, very well. I'm already on my third battery, and I'm going through some tents, and I think I was going too fast and I couldn't take the right turn fast enough, and I hit the pole of the tent. Well, I crashed my drone, and I pretty much destroyed the drone. I have to fix it. There's a lot of parts that I have to fix on that drone. Anyways, so I run to pick up the drone, and there were a couple walking. They were, I want to say, they're in their 50s, 60s, and they said, that looks like fun. That drone that you're flying looks like fun. I said, oh yeah, it's very fun. And they asked me, what's the name brand? I said, oh, DJI. Oh, I believe they're not gonna be able to sell that drone here anymore in the United States. DJI is being banned. The Chinese are not letting DJI export any more drones at all. It's completely banned. And I'm like, you know what? I've been flying drones for a while. I have not heard that news that DJI is not going to be able to export any drones anymore, at least to the Western world. I'm like, I'm either, lost in translation or something else is going on. So I go home. I start working on the drone. I pull a bunch of stuff apart, and I start digging more into the banning of the Chinese government banning the drones. So I went ahead and found the report. I found the report, and it's actually from the Associated Press, which is a very good, reliable news outlet. And it says specifically that on July 31st, 2023, the Chinese government banned the export of drones towards Russia and Ukraine. And the reason for the banning of the export of the drones is because the civilian drones are being used to start, to put bombs in it and drop bombs. So they're pretty much using the drones into the military, and they don't want that. So they didn't want the drones to be used for the war. That's pretty much what they're saying. So it just gives you the proof that the media loves to manipulate people. Oh, we are banning the exports of drones. DJI is going to be banned completely. So, anyways, that's how they try to manipulate us. And the report also states that the Western world, and they were talking about the European Union and the Americans, manipulating the news. They were manipulating the news and stating that, I'm gonna have to go over here because traffic is blocked pretty much. So the Chinese were, and especially DJI, were blaming the Western world that they were manipulating the news, and in fact, they were manipulating the news. Yes, they're going to, or they starting August the 1st, they completely banned the export of drones to Ukraine and Russia. And they went even further on explaining what type of drones they were going to ban. Apparently, the drones could not fly longer than 30 minutes, and the drones could not carry more than 15 kilograms of payload. And to be more specific, 7 kilograms of payload, which is 15.5 kilograms of payload. So you couldn't put some type of payload, in this case a grenade or anything like that, that could weigh greater than 7 kilograms or 15.5 pounds. So I wanted to make this video because I see it with my own family. My family knows I love drones, and I love DJI, I love Autel drones and all that stuff. And my family tells me, oh yeah, the DJI drones, Autel drones, they're all going to be banned and so on and so on. No, and the thing is that information is being manipulated. The information is being manipulated by the media, and is being manipulated by different outlets. So what I'm trying to say here, and I'm going to conclude with this, I believe that if you're going to speak about something, if you're going to express your opinion, I think you should have like the basics. Because I mean the couple, yes, they were older, in their 50s, 60s, and likely they're listening to whichever outlet, and they're just being manipulated. So I would love to hear your opinion about how the media tries to manipulate us on giving us the information and making us think that everything out there in the world is horrible, or is the worst of the worst. And it could be, the information could be about the pandemic, about drones, about, I don't know, other countries, and so on. So, well, thank you for listening, and I would love to hear your opinion. And the best gift that you can give me is a like, subscribe, so I can go ahead and keep talking about all this thoughts and idea that come to my brain. And lastly, yes, I did crash my drone. I actually pulled it apart and I'm fixing. I was able to buy all the parts and I'm gonna go ahead and fix it myself. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to bring an update on the remote ID video that I made earlier last week. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.